Hello, and welcome to Tom's Daily, your favourite programme. Now, I'm very excited because tonight there are 2 episodes of The Avengers. You know, that famous television series with John Steed and Emma Peel that appeared in the 1960s. Yes, the series is nearly 50 years old, but people still love watching it. I think that it is because it was in advance for its time, and the actors were all so good, and it was funny. Do you remember John Steed, the special agent on Her Majesty's Secret Service? He was always wearing a bowler hat and carrying an umbrella. He looked so typically British. And Cathy Gale, Emma Peel, Tara King and Purdy, his faithful companions who could do almost anything. They could fight, dance, speak numerous languages fluently. What did you call the series in French? I think it was Chapeau melon et bottes de cuir. Yes, is that right? Well, it's not bad. It's quite far off the original title, but not bad. Bowler hat and leather boots. Why not? Well, in Britain, they called it The Avengers because in the first episode, John Steed helped a doctor to take revenge on criminals who had killed his girlfriend by thwarting their plans and arresting the criminals. I can't wait. I haven't seen the series in such a long time, and I'm as enthusiastic about it as I was the first time I discovered it. Now, as I said before, in the first episode, John Steed, who was not the hero then, helped Dr. David Keel to find 2 drug dealers who had murdered his girlfriend. In the following episodes, Steed helped Keel to find clues and to arrest criminals. Now, when the series began, Steed, or I should probably say Mc Nee, who acted the part, did not agree with the producers. In his opinion, they wanted to remain too conventional. Now, Ian Hendry, alias David Keel, did not agree either. And so they both started to propose totally different topics that were quite unusual and strange, especially in Britain at the time. You can watch episodes like The Radioactive Man, or Please Don't Feed the Animals, or The Tunnel of Fear, and this will help you to understand what I mean. Fiction often took precedence over reality. The first season began in 1961, and the duo shot 26 episodes together until October 1961, when Ian Hendry left, leaving John Steed all on his own. And so he became the new hero. But who was going to replace Dr. David Keel? Well, when it was announced that it would be a woman, the directors of ABC, the Associated British Corporation, who were producing the series, couldn't believe it. A woman? Yes, a woman, said the scriptwriters Leonard White and Sidney Newman. And it was Honor Blackman who got the role of Cathy Gale. Now, Julie Stevens, alias Venus Smith, also appeared in 6 episodes. The first episodes would set the tone for the series right up until the end, 20 years later. No extras, a minimal set due to budget restrictions, a new way of filming, sometimes through the keyholes, the antagonism between John Steed and his superiors, the feminist side of Cathy Gale, an interest in the future and serious scripts. In 1964, Leonard White and Honor Blackman left the series. they were tired of struggling again and again with ABC. The actress was replaced by Diana Rigg, whose character in the series was called Emma Peel. Emma Peel. It's quite a funny name, but do you understand? Emma Peel, it's actually a pun. M for men, appeal. Emma Peel. Get it? Well, the series was taking a new turn. Like her predecessors, Mrs. Peel was exceptionally gifted, and she had an IQ that was above average. It was even superior to John Steed's. She rapidly became the most popular of Steed's companions, thanks as well to the way that she dressed in a black leather catsuit, or an M appealer. Unfortunately for her admirers, Diana Rigg left the series too in 1967, again because of ABC. She was replaced by Linda Thorson, whose character in the series was called Tara King. Now, the series was so popular that it was exported to France, Spain, Germany, and the United States. 161 episodes were shot from 1961 to 1969, of which 104 were in black and white. Now, even though the series was a great success all over the world, it had to stop due to lack of money. It cost too much to produce. In the last episode, Bizarre, King and Steed got aboard a space shuttle and Mother, their chief, announced, "Don't worry, they'll be back again soon." But they did not return until 1976. Now, 7 years had elapsed since the shuttle episode, and John Steed was now getting a little bit too old for the scenes where the actors had to fight. And so they created a new character, Gambit, who accompanied him, and his female companion, Purdy, whose characteristic was that she had no name. They were the new Avengers, and they thwarted the plans of their enemies for 2 years and 26 episodes. But contrary to the previous seasons, the episodes were too realistic and did not satisfy the fans. The typically British side disappeared too, and to cap it all, money problems urged the producers to stop. There are a lot of reasons to explain why the series was, and still is, such a success. Firstly, we can say that each episode was very different. The atmosphere was different, the genre and the topics were different, and it can be watched by both young and old. And violence was never the centre of the story. On top of that, many famous actors took guest star roles in the episodes. Now, actors that maybe you don't know because you were too young, but they were very popular in the 1960s and 70s. I'm thinking of Christopher Lee, Charlotte Rampling, or Donald Sutherland. To conclude, we can say that The Avengers is a series that hasn't aged in nearly 50 years, which is really quite a feat. How many series do you know that can boast that? Well, I hope I've convinced you to stay in tonight and to watch the 2 episodes. I'm sure a lot of English people will be watching television and taking a real pleasure in seeing their cult series. I hope I don't get disturbed. I think I'll lock myself in, and I won't answer the door if someone knocks. Oh, and don't forget, wear your bowler hat and your leather boots. Okay, have a wonderful evening. Bye for now.